Imagine that you're a football player and you've trained all your life to play in the FIFA World Cup. One day you achieve your dream, and the day that you set your foot on the field, even before the game starts, the referee comes to you and tells you that the opposing team will get 5-0 head start and 5 free penalties just because it's their home ground. What will be your reaction? Shocking, right? This is exactly the situation the IMGs have been facing ever since the introduction of the new Medical Speciality Training Prioritisation Bill. Now, before you start a civil war in the comment section, I would like to clarify that this is not a political video. This is not anti-UK and definitely not anti-British doctors. This is just an IMG's perspective on the reality and what the official NHS specialty training data tells us. When you look at the numbers are absolutely wild. Hello everyone, myself Dr. Pulkit, and today we're going to talk about the impact of UK Medical Training Prioritisation Act on the official Specialty Training Recruitment Cycle 2026.
In March 2026, the UK introduced the Medical Training Prioritisation Act, which means when specialty training jobs are offered, priority candidates get the first preference. As we can see here on the screen, this is the official UK Parliament website where you can have all the details of the Medical Training Prioritisation Act. It was passed in 3 stages, and on 6th March 2026, this Parliamentary Act became an official law. The stated aim of this law is to improve the career progression for UK trained doctors and reduce competition ratios. NHS England's recently released data shows the policy has had an immediate effect. Looking at the impact of Medical Training Prioritisation Act on specialty training recruitment, the NHS released an official report on 21st June. This is the latest NHS England management data, which was released in order to show the real-life impact of the Medical Training Prioritisation Act. 3,689 applicants had successfully met the appointable level for one of the 9,520 specialty training posts. As we can see here, 19,706 applicants were from prioritized categories. So that makes 17,983 candidates from the non-priority. We have here the official recruitment data released by the Oriole recruitment system. All the specialty training posts offered to the candidates in 2026 have been mentioned here, and they have been grouped into 2 categories. One, the offers made to the priority groups and the offers made to the non-priority groups. Now there's a click here. As you remember the earlier numbers, which show that 19,706 priority candidates were eligible to receive an offer for the specialties that they had applied for. Whereas if we consider the non-priority group, there were 17,983 candidates. But the impact of the Medical Training Prioritisation Bill caused a great disparity between the posts offered between these groups. So according to the bill, the priority candidates would be selected as the first preferred candidates to receive the offer. Once the priority candidates fill the offers, then the remaining offers will be given to the non-priority candidates. Most of the specialities didn't even receive one single non-priority candidates. For example, you can see here clinical radiology, core psychiatry, core surgical training, and GP training. This is most shocking to see that general practice SD1 received 0 non-priority candidates and 100% seats went to the priority candidates, which has happened first time in the history of UK medical training recruitment. If you look at the sheer percentage, only 1.8% non-priority candidates received an offer, which is around 180 candidates out of 17,983, whereas 98.2% priority candidates received an offer.
So does this mean that the doors have been closed for IMGs in the UK? Well, I believe that the doors have not yet closed. There are still ample of opportunities in the UK that you can explore as an IMG. NHS heavily relies on international doctors, and there are thousands of IMGs who continue to go to UK and build excellent careers. But the pathways have changed. The old strategy was that I'll go to UK, do PLAB, get a job in the NHS, and then work my way through specialty training. It is no longer as straightforward as it sounds. Seeing the official NHS data, the numbers look really unfair for the IMGs on paper. There's a dynamic shift in the system. Let's be honest, many IMGs spend a lot of money on this pathway, including PLAB fees, GMC registration fees, accommodation costs, flight tickets, and ample of courses. We are talking about real-time investments, and since the training opportunities in the UK have become so scarce and competitive, now it's time for you to ask yourself, what's my plan B? My perspective of the situation as an IMG, I understand both sides equally. As someone who passed both the steps of PLAB, went through the UK journey, and worked so hard to build my own career, I understand both the perspectives. I understand the UK graduates' perspective who want a better career progression and better opportunities in their own home country. At the same time, I also understand an IMG's perspective who is feeling disappointed in the UK system right now. The point is, both situations are true in their own way, but it is for us to decide what we want and how we want our careers to progress. Talking about alternatives, now this brings me to the UAE pathway. UAE pathway is becoming a really attractive alternative for the IMGs to explore. You may ask me why. Because of the attractive salaries, tax-free income, really good work-life balance, and amazing career progression opportunities. And personally, I chose the UAE pathway. I came here to Dubai in search of jobs, and I would tell you that within 1 month of coming into Dubai, I got my first GP job. And this is something that I never imagined for myself. Also, the UAE offers an exemption from prometric examination for the doctors who have cleared PLAB. So this is a golden opportunity for those of you who have been stuck in the UK pathway. So if you want more guidance on how to build a career and progress through the UAE pathway, then you can follow my channel. If you like this video, then you can share it with your friends, comment all your queries, and I'm going to answer all of them. If you want to reach out to me, then I'll put my LinkedIn profile, Instagram details, and my email ID in the description below. Till then, signing off.